what did you think the first time you thought about making an animated series something musical? What was the idea there?
You know what I went to right away was spooky fun. I loved the idea of this spooky fun world. I love Halloween. I love kid adventures. So it was just an immediate draw. The fact that it's based on IP, I'd never done that before, based on intellectual property, dolls, and an animated series. That was just a kind of a delicious challenge. It was a puzzle I've never tackled before. So working with Mattel on that, they were rebooting and reconceiving the characters a bit, and so working with Mattel on the first movie very intimately, them they were conceiving the animated show at the exact same moment, the new animated show, and so we were all trying to figure out together and make sure we were, if not identical, we were in sync. We were not discordant with each other. So the fun of it was that was kind of the big fun of the puzzle, and making it live action was the hard part, because a living young woman can't wear what an animated character can wear and still look real, and cannot wear what some of the dolls wear and still look respectable. I mean, that stuff is super fun, like Halloween, but it doesn't look, not everything looks good on a human.
First movie, Monster High, and it's huge. And then the music was good. So what can we expect this time around? Even more jams?
Oh, even more, of course. There's going to be brand new jams. Fans have already heard one of them officially, another one unofficially. But yeah, the fun about Monster High is the music. It's amazing how fast it comes together. It's amazing how much talent is out there in the world. We write the script and figure out where songs would go to advance the story. We don't really have time in 88 minutes to stop and just sing for 2.5 minutes. So it has to advance the story. And where could it be fun to sing it and advance the story? And so that was a brand new challenge. And then we write that all out in a brief, like, here's what the song needs to do for story. Here's where the characters are at emotionally. Here are song ideas we think remind us of this moment emotionally. Send that out to songwriters. And within 10 days, we have at least 5 jam and demo tracks, that we get to pick from. And there's so much songwriting talent out there. It's kind of unbelievable. And then we pick our hits, our favorites. And then within 3 weeks, the cast is recording them. So it all happened super fast. Like, the script is barely done as this whole process explodes forward, but it's thrilling. And the cast loves the musical choreography sequences. It kind of wakes them up, and they just are thrilled for that challenge of choreography, singing and dancing.
So now it seems like it's going to be a lot to watch and enjoy. What do you think is going to be the draw for people at home?
I think people that come for the friendships. I think kids are, craving a place to belong. I always did at that age. At 8 to 12, I was addicted to kid adventure movies. I mean, though, that's where I learned about heroism, courage, loyalty, sacrifice, friendship, honor. I learned all my moral compass watching movies that kind of worked the hero's journey, the sort of Joseph Campbell story, like Star Wars or Harry Potter. I love that stuff. And so I'm always looking for a world where I can sit in that. And I think kids, I'm always happier when I'm in a heightened reality. As a kid, I never fit into the real world. I think that's how a lot of kids feel today. I mean, they're happy in a little bit of fantasy where they're learning lessons, and hopefully we make it worth their while. But I think they're going to come back for the friendships. That's what I'm saying flat out. They're going to come back for the friendships. They're going to love the songs, and then it's going to be a big action story. It's going to be a surprise.